All this week, Eyewitness News is helping families get ready to go back to school. And this morning, we told you about New Bedford's plan to improve student achievement by extending the school day. And today, we asked Rhode Island's new education commissioner for his thoughts on longer school days. Eyewitness News reporter Madeline Wright joins us now live with the details that are new at 5.
Even though communities in Massachusetts are extending their school days, some education leaders in Rhode Island are hesitant about the idea of extending school days here.
Policymakers have long debated whether lengthening school days could help struggling students perform better. But here in Rhode Island, Education Commissioner Ken Wagner says don't expect any statewide changes to school days anytime soon.
We're not interested in issuing any kind of blanket requirement about length of time. We think that schools should focus on making sure that every hour and every day counts to make sure great teaching is happening.
If individual schools or communities in Rhode Island want to extend school days, Wagner says he'd support them.
We believe that schools are in the best position to figure out the kinds of schedule that works for their local communities.
One local community is extending their school days. Starting September 1st, students at Gomes Elementary School in New Bedford will spend an extra hour in the classroom, thanks to a 6-figure grant to help pay for the instruction.
I think that's great. They've gone out, they've built the capacity to apply for and get a grant. That's not easy to do.
Larry Pertil, president of a union that represents teachers, says he's willing to consider the idea of lengthening school days in Rhode Island if communities produce evidence students need it.
My advice would be to make sure that programs are there that really are going to benefit students and not just a 2-hour program after school to keep them busy.
Pertil says if communities in Rhode Island want to extend school days, the funding and teacher contract negotiations would have to be worked out. He also says teachers should be given a say in how the extra time is used. I'm Madeline Wright, Eyewitness News.
And check out WPRI.com for vital resources to help you get ready for back to school, including school calendars, immunization requirements, and bus routes. Our back to school coverage continues all week long on Eyewitness News this morning and here on Eyewitness News Live at 5.